Hello again, Facebook friends and YouTube viewers. Whenever somebody comes to look at the processor, I go through a whole list of tips and tricks and things that I've learned about the processor and how to put the wood on and different things that just help with efficiency and really knocking out several chords per hour. And one of those tips is to, when you're out working on the pile, if you can have all the butt ends or the trunk ends facing to the right so the fat end is facing towards the splitter wedge, this does one of two things. First of all, that puts most of the tree weight on the processor, so you can usually get a little bit longer than that 10 to 12 feet hanging off the processor, which is the one I'm showing here behind you. I'll take a tape measure and tape it off. And then two, if there's any protruding limbs that are sticking off the side of the log, that could get hung up on the oiler, that helps them face away, and usually you can rotate or make the platform hop a little bit and the timber will find its happy place and kind of work its way around. I'm gonna see if I can do the video here and make sure everything will, well, hopefully make sure everything will behave the way that it should, and we'll go from there.
Okay, so here's what I'm talking about. The larger end of the tree trunk is facing the 6-way wedge or the 4-way wedge, whichever one you happen to have on your unit. So with the big end here, this one's almost 14 feet long. Over here, the tape measure, I kind of have it suspended over the edge. So right here, we're reading 13.4. And by the time we bring it over to the end, we're just shy of 14 feet. So here's those protruding limbs that I was talking about. So where the oiler is and the other guards, if this was facing the other way, you would get that piece of wood coming in like this and it would hook behind here. But because I have it facing the other direction, when it comes across, it'll bump up against here and usually you can make it hop, and it'll usually tip and turn and twist and come around this without getting hung up. And the same kind of guard here on the oiler and the grabber arm itself. So even like these little nubs that are on the tree branch, usually those don't bother you too much. It's when you've taken the chainsaw like this and now you've created a sharper edge right here and stuff like this. When it comes up and on, hopefully when it rolls onto the processor, you're lucky and everything's facing away from where the guards and stuff are on this side. But I just want to show you what I'm talking about here. See, because the way this is, you can get on that oiler and it'll just kind of curve itself away, where if you came in, it would get caught on this sharp edge right here, and usually it would get hung up when it comes across.
Okay, well, that wasn't the smoothest. Like I said, hopefully things would behave. And of course, when the camera's running, everything kind of goes wrong. But hey, I'm gonna air it anyway, keeping it real. Stuff happens that does affect the cord count per hour. It's life. It's what happens. So it's a tip. Take it, leave it, like it, love it, not sure. It usually works for me. It usually goes across a lot more than what this does. Faster, quicker, better, however you want to term it. So take the tip, ignore the mess up, see if I can get some more video tonight, see how it goes. Thanks.